Stampers, I have a fun card for you today, and I thought it would be just easier to do a video than try to explain it because it's super easy. You know my motto, Stampin' Made Simple, and this is definitely a Stampin' Made Simple card. So this is what we're gonna make, so let's go ahead and set this one aside. And I have just a different piece of paper. This is from the Share What You Love Specialty Designer Series paper pack that, as hopefully you know by now, because I think I've blasted the airways, it's on special right now. It's part of the Share What You Love bundle. That is just fabulous. This paper is absolutely to die for, and it worked out perfect to show you this card I want to make. So we are going to start, we're going to grab the paper cutter here, and I have a 4x4 piece of cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this at an angle. Now, I don't measure, and again, that's all part of making it simple, but I'm going to start from a little bit down from this side, and I'm going to cut over to a little bit up from that side. See, real scientific. So we're going down a little bit there, up a little bit here. There really truly is not a perfect absolute spot for this. And we're gonna go ahead and just cut that. Simple as that. Now, if we look at our original card here, I actually took the two pieces of the Designer Series paper and I put them right onto the card base. But for this one, I wanted to use crumb cake actually as my card base to have a nice little crumb cake border around. But I wanted where I'm going to stamp my thank you to be on Very Vanilla. So we're just gonna actually use a layer here of Very Vanilla. So we'll take one of our pieces here. We'll go ahead and use the Tombow multi-purpose adhesive, my favorite. And we're gonna go ahead and glue that down at the top, just lining it up with the edges. Whoop. My piece here is 4 inches by 5 1/4, so just a 1/4 inch smaller, which is your perfect layering size on a card. And then we'll go ahead and we'll stick this one down right there, like so. Okay, give it a little tap down, make sure that's padded good or stuck down good. We'll grab our piercing pad, which you always want to use that when you're using the clear photopolymer stamps, because you need that little bit of a cushion. So we'll take our thank you stamp that is in the Love What You Do stamp set, and we're going to just turn it at an angle here. Let's make sure we're in between where I want it to be. Go ahead and stamp that, press it down, get a nice image. Now this then is ready to adhere to our card base. So like I said, the only difference is I did use this vanilla layer on this one, which I did not use a layer of cardstock on the original one. Don't want to touch that black, don't want that to smear. We all know how that happens. Then we'll take a scrap of Very Vanilla and we're gonna go ahead and stamp our greeting on that one. And we'll use our, what do we have here? 2-inch circle punch, and punch that out like so. And then just to finish up our card, we're going to take one of the pearlized doilies, which are in the embellishment kit that you can also get as part of this bundle. And we're gonna go ahead and stick this down. I just used a little bit of this in the center here. Okay, it doesn't really matter if it gooshes because it's going to be hidden. And I'm gonna put it, you know, in our little slit here, close to the thank you, but not covering up the thank you. You can see we're hanging off the edge, which is totally okay. Then, of course, we have to use some dimensionals on here. You know me, it's not right to make a card without using dimensionals. I like to call these my Stampin' Crack. Okay, can't live without them. So we'll go ahead and peel those off. Now, and then we can go ahead and just stick this. Now I want to make sure this is not hanging over the edge, so we're just barely making it there. I probably should have stuck my doily up just a smidgen more, but that's okay, it works. And then to cut this off, I like to just flip it upside down and go ahead and take your snips and see how easy that trims off. We can add a bow. I'm not sure what they call this. It's kind of a pearlized thread. And what I did is, because it's pretty thin, I want it a little bit thicker, I went ahead and I took 4 strands of it. So we can go like so, and then just go ahead and tie a little bow in it. Okay, I love tying thread or the linen thread. Baker's twine works really good when you don't twist up all the layers here. There we go. And then just pull them down and play around with it to get your bow the size you want, but it just ties so nice and easy. Once it's tied, we can trim these off. Oh, this is my scissors that definitely needs a cleaning. And the easiest way to adhere this is with a glue dot, and I just take my glue dots and I kind of use my finger to almost fold it in half. Sometimes it stays on the paper, sometimes it sticks to my finger, but if you fold it in half, it fits perfect behind that. We'll just add it on right there. And then we've got these adorable pearls. These pearls match all the different cardstocks, and they are also part of the Gotta Have It All bundle. So we're gonna add just 3 of these. Now, this bundle, as you've heard, is called Share What You Love, and the stamp set is Love What You Do. That, you may or may not have heard that before. That is actually Stampin' Up's Statement of the Heart, kind of their motto, I guess you'd call it. And this bundle and all of these products are to kick off their 30th anniversary. It's like, oh my gosh, 30 years they've been around. And I've been around for 23 of those 30 years. So it's kind of near and dear to my heart. But the reason they included pearls and why everything's pearlized, you can see our paper here is kind of pearlized. It's beautiful if you can catch the shimmer on there. And the pearlized doilies, it's because a 30-year anniversary, pearl is the symbol of that. So I thought that was kind of cute. So there is our card for today's blog post, and I just wanted to make it for you to show you how simple it is, and hope you'll try this layout. You could do this with any designer series paper and any stamps, but I tell you, this Love What You Do stamp set, as well as all the products in the Share What You Love bundle, are just beautiful. And it's only during May that you can purchase it as a bundle, and you get quite a few freebies. One of the freebies you get is actually this cute little box that you can use to put cards in after you've made it. But this is where there's some tags, and I've shown some other products and the little embellishments. There's some fun things in there. But if you have any questions about this bundle or anything else, make sure you ask. But like I said, it's only available during May. The products will all be available later on, but not as a bundle where you're actually getting some free items. Oh, you know what? Before you go, I want to show you one other fun thing that I've kind of gotten myself addicted to, and that's making the flaps of the envelopes. And it is so easy to do, and it dresses up your card so much when you're going to mail it off to somebody or even hand give it. So you're just going to lay your envelope, open it up, lay it right so the fold is right at the edge there, and whoops, don't draw on it. And then just take a pen or a pencil and trace around the outside of it. And I can take my scissors, and this cuts very easy because we're not cutting around any images or anything, but we can just cut around like so, and then add some adhesive on here. And again, one of the reasons I like using this adhesive is because it is a little slippery. So I can slide it around, get it exactly where I want it, and then press it down like so. Now, doesn't that make a pretty envelope to go ahead and mail our card in like so. So I hope you like this video. As always, if you have any questions, make sure to get a hold of me. I am here to help you with all your stamping and Stampin' Up needs. If you're looking for a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I would be honored to be that person. I would love to send you a catalog and answer any questions and help you in any way that I can. So have a stamp happy day.